Alright, hey, HadesOmega here. So in this episode, we're gonna be running the equipment ground for the solar panels, finally, okay? So in the last video, we ran the ground for the garage, okay? From wherever the ground for the house is, I think, that's the ground rod for the house. Hopefully that's the right one. That's where everything else is getting the ground from, so. I ran a cable from that grounding source, alright? And then we ran it all the way to the other side of the garage, which was a lot of work, man. But I was at Home Depot today, and so I went to Lowe's, and they didn't have anything, man. They didn't have any grounding stuff. One thing they didn't have the 6-gauge wire. Okay, I was looking for 6-gauge wire at Home Depot, and they didn't freaking have any, man. They had 50 feet, but they didn't have 25 feet. Was it 50 feet? Yeah, they had 50 feet. And honestly, I think they had a 15 foot one, and that's the one I was trying to get, because I'm pretty sure 15 feet would be enough to get to here, because I know, like, we use 10 feet of conduit, so yeah. But I knew I needed probably a little bit more than 10, so I think 15 would have been perfect. However, I could not find any, man. Nobody has any, so it's that game where, like, oh, we're just hopping from one freaking hardware store to another, right? So I did buy this a while back, okay? And I thought we could use this, okay? This is 8-gauge, 25 feet, but it says you in some kind of code thing you got to use a 6-gauge wire, and this is an 8-gauge wire. It's just a little bit smaller. So what I've decided to do is run 2 wires, okay? I got 25 feet of this, and this stuff is cheap. It's only like 10 bucks. So we're gonna run 2 wires, 2 ground wires, okay, instead of 1. All right. I think that should do it. And I already opened it. I can't return it. So I was like, hey, you might as well use it. Just use 2 wires, all right? So what's a 8-gauge times 2 is probably like a 4-gauge, right? You gotta subtract them, right? I bought more of those grounding clamps, okay, like the one we use for the inside panel, all right, where the conduit goes into. I got 3 of them. I'm thinking we're gonna need at least 2, but I bought 3 just in case, okay. And then we've got the clamps for the solar panels, okay. We got 3 solar panels. We're gonna put 3 clamps on these. So the way these work, all right, let's take one out. And that's the way these work too. These grounding clamps. Yeah, I think these are made out of aluminum. I'm not sure. But see, it's got little teeth on it. See, there's little teeth right here. Alright, those teeth bite into the solar panel, and it like it has to bite into the solar panel and break the anodized coating, okay? So there's there's like an anodized coating on the freaking frame. So you gotta break that coating, and that's what these teeth do, okay? And then that way, it won't like corrode or anything. Okay, yeah, I don't think you want the copper. You don't want the copper to directly touch the solar panel. Okay, the solar panel frame, or else it'll start rusting. So you have to buy like stuff you have to buy the appropriate stuff to ground your equipment. Okay, so you got to go to Home Depot and get all the grounding stuff. Okay, it's made out of copper, or zinc plated steel or something, or aluminum. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff, but so I decided to use this. Now another thing is, we should probably ground the super strut rail, okay, but like I don't have another one of these. So what I'm gonna do is leave a little bit of extra wire, and if I ever get another one of these, we will connect it to the super strut. And I heard you only really need to ground one of them because they're all kind of connected. In a way, they're all kind of connected because the solar panel is resting on the super strut. All right, so whether that's gonna rust later or not, we'll have to see and find out, okay? But I don't know if that's gonna be okay or not. So anyway, so we're gonna put one of these per solar panel. I wish I had bought 4 so I can mount ground the rail too, but the solar panels are touching the rail, so I think it'll be okay. Okay, and then we're gonna run 2 wires instead of 1. All right, but we got a lot of wire, and it's cheap, and I don't have any other use for it than to do this, so we're gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is run 1 wire and then cut it off, and then we'll run another wire, and then I'm pretty sure this will be able to fit 2 wires in it. Okay, and then yeah, so that's what I got going on today. So actually the hard part is already over. We have already ran the ground for the garage and the inverter and all that stuff. So or the panel. The only thing left to do is just connect these grounds. So I'm trying to do it before it gets dark, and I didn't want to do it in the daytime because it was hot today. Okay, that's another reason. But HadesOmega's been running around town on his electric bike and his Super Cub, trying to buy this stuff, man. I spent the whole day doing this, and I've been starting to return some of the stuff that I haven't been using. Okay, that we didn't use for the project. So I will, when everything is said and done, I'm gonna go through all the items that we did use, okay, and then we're gonna make a table and figure out how much this whole project costs. So far, I think I'm 3,000 plus into it, okay. Hopefully, a little bit worth it. But yeah, so we got that and the battery. We have to finish building the battery, and I will do that tonight, okay. So after we get this done, so let's go get it done. You know, I really don't want to get back up on that roof, man, but this is the last time, okay? Maybe we'll go back up there sometime, and I'll clean the solar panels, and then that'll be it, okay? So yeah, or I'll just spray some water on the solar panels, man. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's knock it out. All right, here's we go. And if you're wondering how much these clamps cost, I think they were like a little more than $3, okay? So I got a military discount, so I think it was around $3. So it's about $9 for each of these clamps. They're kind of expensive. They're made out of bronze, okay? They're bronze, and then there's some kind of corrosion resistant screw on it, okay? So all this stuff is, you know, it's all there for a reason. It's this certain compound or chemical or material for a reason, all right? So it doesn't like corrode anything, okay? Galvanic corrosion is what they call it, right? Okay. Let's get this done. Ooh, all right. So sun's coming down fast. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put one of these clamps on the conduit body right here, okay? The one that goes just inside. So just on the other side of this wall is another one of these clamps, okay? I don't know if HadesOmega is doing this right, but I'm pretty sure I may be overdoing it, okay? But I think it'll be fine, all right? I just want to do this right, all right? All right, so I'm gonna go clamp this sucker on the conduit body, and then we're gonna go up there. I'm gonna go up there and kind of look a little bit before I go up on the roof to do stuff, and then yeah. So we gotta work fast. It's getting dark. All right, here we go. Okay, I got the first one installed. There you go, that's how it's gonna be. It's already tight and ready to go. All you gotta do is just stick the wire in there, okay? It's just gonna go down and go like sideways or something. Alright. Alright, so let's go up there and figure out what else we're gonna do. So I got 2 more clamps, I think. I think we'll put one right here. Alright. Yeah, let's put one right here, and then let's put another. I feel like we need another one, man. There should be 2 more, so yeah, let's put one here, and then let's just put one. Let's put one here. I feel like we need one more. I should have bought another one, man. So this 3, right? So I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I feel like we should have bought 3. Okay, well, you know what? I'll put it right here. Let's put one here, and then we'll have the other one go. Yeah, we'll run it underneath the. Yeah, I feel like we should have one more. I should have bought one more, man. Sorry, guys. That's fine. All right, we're gonna roll with what we got, man. So let's put one. Let's just put one here. And then we'll bend it this way, and then we'll bend it this way, and then we'll put another one here, okay, and then we'll go down. Well, yeah, we'll twist it this way. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if it's going to fit on here. That's a good question. We might not even be able to fit it on here. I mean, all this is technically, I think we really only need to have one clamp on this because all of this stuff is connected to each other. So, I don't know, man. We'll see. It still looks good, by the way. Okay, anyway, we'll figure it out. There's going to be a clamp here and a clamp here somewhere, and then the clamps will be on the solar panels, okay? All right, go for it. Hey, HadesOmega here. So it's the next day, and so I finished grounding all the equipment up there. I ran out of wire, okay? So anyway, we're gonna go and check out my handiwork. So like I mentioned, I kind of wish I had bought more clamps. I wish I had bought like 2 more clamps, okay? That and I wound up using the straps for the conduit to kind of like keep the wire where it's going. This solid copper wire is really hard to work with, man, and I wish I hadn't put it. I guess it's not super visible, but I guess it's okay. So yeah, let's go take a look at it. We'll take a look at down from here, and then we'll go up on the roof one last time. I'm so glad that I don't have to go up that freaking roof anymore. Okay, I get to clean up that room finally. All right. So yeah. Let's go take, I'm finally done grounding everything, and I'm done grounding everything outside and in the garage. So we'll go check out the stuff down here, and then we'll go up there and we'll take a look at it. Unfortunately, like I said, I ran out of wire. The last solar panel doesn't have 2 wires going to it. It's only got 1. All right. So yeah, let's go take a quick look, and then that'll be the end of the video. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at it. I only got like a step ladder right now, so we'll take a look at what we can take a look at. So here we got the one clamp, the pipe clamp around the conduit body here. All right, I kind of hid it behind it, so you can't really see it all that much. But there it is. There's the 2 wires. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. There's the 2 wires going in there. So what wound up happening at the end is I wound up twisting them together. It actually made it much neater. It tightened the wires up and it straightened it up. You know, it's kind of like tensioning the wires on like a string instrument, right? Like a guitar or something, right? So yeah, there it is. We got the 2 wires in there. All right, and then they're kind of twisted together. So basically, it kind of makes your, I don't know if it really works like that, but it makes my 8-gauge wire more like a 4-gauge wire, right? Because we got 2 wires. So if anything, this is better than a 6-gauge wire. All right, okay, this is as high as I'm gonna get. So there's another clamp right here. I think I had to shorten. Yeah, I think I shortened this one. I shortened this one so it wouldn't hit the wall so much. I shortened the screws, okay, and I know these screws are special. They're here so like they don't corrode and stuff, okay? So I got the 2 wires going through there, and they're screwed in. All right, and then the wires are going through the clamps here. I think it's okay to let it touch the clamps. I'm not sure. I know it's not supposed to touch anything, okay? And then, and yeah, so there's and there it is going over there. I don't think I'm gonna have enough wire to do the whatchamacallit, the rail, unfortunately. The rail on the left there, but we'll see. It's okay, like, because I think pretty much everything is touching each other. The solar panels are touching the rail. It's fine, dude. I think. So there's another clamp right up there. Okay, and then it just goes back there. All right, and then we'll go up there right now, and we'll go take a look at it from up there. Okay. So yeah, we're done out here, man. So we're ready for lightning strikes. So I'm not gonna lie, we don't get lightning here very often, but we do, okay? I've never had lightning strike at my house before, but I've heard it pretty damn close sometimes. But we very rarely get lightning out here, okay? Yeah, all right, here's we go. Okay, here we are. So as you can see, you can't even see the ground wire, all right? Yeah, it's underneath the panel. So the way these panels work is that there's a frame right here, and then there's like a kind of like, it's a double frame, sort of kind of, and it's got like this kind of shelf on the bottom, okay? So these ground clamps, they got to go in like under and this way, okay? So, and then you'll see it. I'll put the camera, yeah, let me see. I could probably put the camera upside down. Okay. I don't know what you can see, but we'll get up on it. So we're gonna go this way, all right? So the panels are pretty dusty already. I think before I put the screen back on my window, I'm gonna go wash all these panels, all right? Maybe before the sun comes down, type of thing, all right? But it's kind of in the late afternoon right now. All right, so there we go. So this is what it looks like from the top. All right, so you got this kind of ground wire coming up here along these clamps here. What I had, well, you know what? I don't think that would have worked anyways. These clamps, they don't fit very good on this pipe because this pipe is really close to the wall is the problem. Okay, but like I said, it looked kind of crappy before, and then I twisted the wires together and like, oh, it looks a lot better now. So yeah, it's not touching the pipe. It is kind of touching the screw on this, okay, but I think it should be fine. All right, I try to get it to not touch anything as much as possible. All right, and then it goes around here. Should make sure all these are tight. Then there's a clamp right here, and then it goes this way. Okay, ideally I would have wanted it to go out more here so we can ground the rail, but I think it's fine. I don't think we have to ground the rail, man. Okay, and then it goes underneath here. Okay, there's the wire, there's the ground clamp. All right, so you can see it's clamped on to the bottom, but it's going like this way, okay? Hopefully they're all in there. I should give it a good tug. I think it's in there. Okay, and then it just follows along the way there. All right, it is kind of touching the conduit body. I might want to get it off of that, but it's okay. I mean, I know I did this late at night, so I can't really see. Let me take a look at the conduit. Oh no, it's not touching. It looks like it was touching, but it's not. That's what I'm gonna say. All right, and then just kind of follows this way, and then there's another clamp right here. I put all the clamps on this side of the solar panel, okay? So I wouldn't have to use that much wire, okay? So that way I can put the clamp like way back there, okay? And there it is, running underneath the panel. It actually turned out pretty good up here. You can't really see much, you know, that's what I'm gonna say. Okay, there's the clamp again. It worked pretty good. You got to use an 11mm socket to tighten it. And like the reason I want to clean this is because I've been putting my hands on it and like it's kind of greasy and stuff. So I want to clean off all this grease on the solar panel before we just leave it up here. If I want to clean the solar panels, it's just as easy as getting that hose over there. All right. See, there's a hose down there. We just shoot the solar panels from over here. Okay. Get all this dust out of here. Okay, just moving right along. So there's the cable. So the third one, you'll notice there's only one wire. Okay. Yeah, there's only one wire. So only one wire made it to the third panel, unfortunately. What I could do is I could try to get some more wire and then just clamp it together again, I guess. Or yeah, just get another wire and just wrap it around the other one. What's the big deal here, man? But anyway, yeah. But yeah, this one is grounded, but it's only got one 8-gauge wire going to it, okay? So there it is. Okay. So yeah, we're done. Okay, I am so happy that we're done with the solar panels. I do not want to come back up on this roof anymore. It's the only time I come up on this roof, you know, in like the 10 years that I've lived since this house has been built, okay, or rebuilt. And so there it is. There's the solar panels. It is done. There is nothing else to do up here, okay? Maybe later I might want to go add another wire for that third panel, but everything is grounded, okay? So that way, you know, I think if somebody came up here and they did an inspection, I think I would pass. I'm not sure if that's legal to have like 2 wires like that though. Well, I think it's fine. I honestly, I didn't want to go out and buy more wire. Okay, I had that wire and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So I said, hey, why don't you just use it? Just instead of using 1 wire, use 2. It should be as good as just one big one, right? I think. So anyway, yeah, if I was to do it again, I would get another clamp for the rail, all right? one of those one of the clamps that we put for one of those, put it on the rail and then run the wire to the rail. We could probably do that at a later date. We can just add another clamp and then run the wire to thing, but I think it'll be fine. Like I said, we don't really get lightning strikes out here, so I think it'll be fine. Okay, and plus this is not even at the top of the roof. Okay, there is another level. There's another level to my roof right here. Okay, so that's not even the highest. Okay, so I don't think. I mean, yeah, I guess it could get struck by lightning. It would suck. But, yeah, there's several tall trees around our house, so it's not too bad. Okay, so yeah. It looks good, man. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Very happy. All right. If I was to add more panels, definitely. I think I don't know, my parents are maybe thinking of hiring somebody to install solar panels. They could probably just fill this whole part right here with solar panels. Okay. You could probably put, I don't know. Let me see. Probably put 1, 2, 3. Probably put 4 panels right here. So you figure you could put 8. 12, you can probably put 12 panels just on this section alone right here, okay? If you wanted to, okay? I might build a future system in the, I might build a system in the future, all right? And I'm thinking right here might be good, okay? This is a deck right here, actually, it's a porch. And we can actually put it here or back there. See that thing back there? It's called a pergola is what it's called. Or back there, there's kind of like a gazebo back there. We can put some there. But the problem, I did want to put stuff back there. I could do a ground mount system too, but running the wire there would be a lot of wire to run. But I'm planning to maybe build a system for just the back of the house here, or the kitchen, because the kitchen, we're standing on the kitchen right now. Okay, so if I can install an inverter back here and like a battery bank, then we could power the deck, because we have like a refrigerator and freezer here, and then we could power the kitchen, and that would be a lot of energy, you know, stuff that we use, you know, on a daily basis type of thing. Okay, so yeah, yeah, we're done. So that is done. We're done with the grounding for the equipment and the garage. All right. Hopefully, I will come back out here to wash the panels with soap and water, and then that will be it. Okay. So they are quite dusty right now. That's what I want to say. But they still look good. Nothing. I don't see anything rusting yet, so that's good. I don't see anything rusting yet. And panels still look good. They're just dirty now, so just try to get those fingerprints off. But as you can see, the sun is over there right now, and so pretty much this whole array, like after like 9 o'clock or whatever, it's always in the sun. Okay, it's always in the sun, and the sun just kind of goes up this way, and it's like, oh, these panels are always in the sun. So this is like the best place to put these solar panels, and it looks good. It looks, if you look at the other solar panels in the neighborhood, you know, it looks normal, you know, like somebody professionally installed this thing. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way things turned out. It was a lot of work to get it this far. All right, here's Big Out. That's the end of this episode. In the next episode, we'll finish building the battery bank. All right, here's Big Out.